Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all enjoyed your vacation. Coming back to the study. Now, see, all of you, what is there on the screen? Lemon juice in one container and in the other container, soap water. Children, if you are given lemon juice in one container and soap solution in the other, can you tell me the difference between the two? Perhaps the list will begin with different color, appearance, and so on. But these are the just properties which we can see. Are these only the difference? There are more lemon juice taste very sour, soap solution taste slightly bitter. And one instruction, please, you don't try to taste it. Taste it. Please trust me. It tastes slightly bitter. Is this the major difference between two? Yes. Taste is one important parameter as it takes us to the chemical property. Why it is lemon juice taste sour? And why this soap water taste bitter? Any idea? Yes, it lies in nature. Lemon juice is an acid while soap is base. Do you know what is an acid and what is a base? Something new term, I think you are listening. Let's know these terms first and later got it into the details. To begin with, we have acid. The moment we hear the term acid, how do you feel? Something scary or something would burn the surface? Is that pops up in your mind, isn't it? Well, this kind is true because acid are known to create burning effects to whatever comes in contact with that. They can erode the surface or burn the skin when they come to contact with that. How acids are? The term acid comes from Latin word acere, which means sour. So, are all acids sour to taste? This question might be arising in your mind. That are all acids sour to taste? Yes, they are. The intensity of sourness may vary in different acids, but the overall taste of acid is sour. The best example of substances that contain acid are citrus fruit like oranges, lemon, lime, and grapes. Now let us talk about soap water. It is basic in nature, which means soap is base. In another word, alkaline. What do you mean by this? For now, all we need to know that The mild bitter taste in compound is called base. What is base? For now, that the mild bitter taste in any compound is called base. So base is when added to water gives, what does it give? It gives foams and feels, how do you feel? Feel soapy when touched. If you will touch it, you'll feel soapy. While bathing, you might have experienced this. Bases are exactly opposite to acids. The best example of bases include baking soda, washing soda, quicklime, and many more. So what are the examples of the base? Baking soda, washing soda, quicklime, and many more. So this was all about acid and base in general. Now can you tell me what will happen if an acid and an alkaline or base comes together? Will this solution be explored, or will it give unexpected reaction? Well, it is something that we know. You might be thinking, what will happen if we will mix the an acid with base? Now imagine if we mix a strong acid like hydrochloric acid with strong base like sodium hydroxide. What will be the result then? The reaction is sodium chloride and water. The final product will be sodium chloride and water. Sodium chloride is also known as common salt that we use in our day-to-day life. So the chemical name for the common salt is sodium chloride. So an acid with the base gave us salt and water. This is generalized reaction. HCl plus NaOH gives NaCl plus water. HCl is hydrochloric acid plus NaOH, sodium hydroxide, gives you sodium chloride plus water. So what is HCl, hydrochloric? It is acid, NaOH, base, NaCl, salt, H2O, water. So acid plus base, what does it give? It gives salt. So salts are the product of reaction between an acid and base. But now tell me one thing. How do we understand whether a compound is acidic or basic? Suppose if you will get any compound and you are asked to tell the nature of that compound, whether it is an acidic or basic. So how do we understand it? Can we taste it every time? Suppose if you have given a solution of concentrated sulfuric acid, how you are supposed to know its nature? It's not possible to bear even a drop of it on your skin. If it will fall on your skin, even if a drop of sulfuric acid, you will get the burning sensation. So tasting the solution is just out of the question. So how do we say that it's an acidic solution, that has to be a way to figure it out. The solution has to undergo few tests. It's not a test like you people write a test. It's something different. The solution has to undergo few tests. The substance used to check whether a compound is acidic or basic is known as indicators. What are they known as? They are known as indicators. Now, the indicator, the term itself, it indicates by changing the color. When indicator added with acid or bases, it shows change in color. This change in color indicates about acid or base. That is how it becomes convenient for us to find out whether a compound is acidic or basic with the help of indicators. Now all the times we cannot taste all the compounds. Why? Because some of them may be harmful, so we cannot or dangerous. It is dangerous to taste the compound, or the compound we cannot taste. So how the taste is not only the parameter to tell about the acidic or basic nature of a compounds. So then in that case, there is a substance called known as indicators, which we use when we mix it with the acid or base. It shows the change in the color, and with that it shows whether the given compound is acid or base. So children, today in this session I have introduced you people with the acid, base, salts and indicator. Now in the next session we will study in brief about all these 4 topics. Before I'll close this session,